Things Spanish people say in the bedroom. Beyond the token feature of any Spanish instruction of merely naming the material items in the bedroom, comes a lesson about the hot, unbridled things people say before or during sex. NSFW warning ahead. Buckle up as we are about to unleash the Spanish passion. Do a simple Google search for Spanish words in the bedroom, and you'll stumble upon the usual suspects: alarm clock, blanket, bed sheets, pillow, and closet. Yawn. How boring. The items in a bedroom are secondary to all the mischief that is held within them. Much more happens in the bedroom than only sleeping and punching alarm clocks, like chaka-chaka. The bedroom can be a place where deep passions and internal longings are played out like an Animal Planet mating special, where male chimpanzees don't ask nicely to sample the open buffet of females in the steamy hot jungle. And that's the perfect moment for you to use the vocab in this Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom. Disable Safe Search. A bit bored with our initial search results? Let's flip off the safe search settings, change the search terms to sexy Spanish bedroom talk, and behold, a different slew of options. What did you find this time? A whole buttload of them. Hold on tight, viewer. We're just turning you on and preparing you for a humpy-bumpy ride through back alleys and rolling hills, where white frosting covers mountain peaks and work takes a back seat to pleasure. The Spanish Persuasion. When it comes to people that speak Spanish as a first language, you'd be hard-pressed to find one of them that doesn't enjoy a sweaty romp in the bedsheets. We're only human, after all. And the United States features the second largest population of Spanish-speaking people in the entire world. You have great odds to find a man or woman that can use their accent and foreign words to push you toward a climax like a blasting, spewing waterfall of wonderment. The sexy Spanish tongue rolling. The Spanish language is sexy, as are the people who speak it. And rolling your tongue up and down is even sexier. And not only when speaking Spanish. Those of Latino descent typically, and most of the time more stereotypically, have bronze skin, dark hair, deep brooding eyes, and are incredibly attractive. Don't you think there's something naturally sexy about a person speaking their natural language or using a foreign language in the bedroom? Peruvians and other Spanish speakers are able to roll their R's, which can spice things up and make bedroom mates freak out. Try saying roro or rora in bed and get ready for your partner's reaction. Of course, people say yes or sí in their native language during sex. So, what do you say? ¿De qué huevos hablamos? Even if your love-making partner utters, "Mis huevos duros son deliciosos," it will be enough for you to bite your lip and feel a surge of energy running to your lower midsection. Pay no mind to the literal meaning in which they frankly stated that their hard-boiled eggs were delicious. Who cares? When it comes time to make some love, what words, expressions, and sentences emit from your lips in the grips of hot action? "Oh yeah," comes to mind, as well as, it feels so good." What about when those words are flipped and spoken in Spanish? Well, mommy and papi. Let's find out, shall we? Mojando el Churro. First things first, mojar el churro means to dip one's wick, or wet the donut, and is often used as an expression for sex. Next, getting down and dirty with someone means it's time to echar un polvo, or have good old-fashioned sex. Polvo means powder or dust, but in the Dominican Republic, Peru, and other countries, it is slang for a nut, like busting a nut. Tengo una bellaquera encima. Me voy a tener que echar un polvo. May represent, I'm horny as hell. I gotta bust a nut. Finally, to rub the spring onion, or arrimar la cebolleta, or franelear, are expressions used to describe close physical contact between two people, like dry humping. Estás Arrecho? Estar arrecho. In many Caribbean countries, it could mean I am mad or it is nice. But in countries like Peru, be careful where, when, and to who you say it. Yo estoy arrecho in Peru means I am horny. Latinas and Latinos like to say papi or mami in the bedroom, meaning daddy, mammy in English, and respond this way when they want to be conquered in the bedroom. They use these terms to express desire or to be affectionate with their partner. Ay papi is equivalent to oh daddy in English, or a horny way to refer to one's boyfriend, partner while having sex. ¿Qué es Concha? Concha or shell can mean an explicit word for a woman's vagina, or coño, more simply, to mean pussy.
Rica
Or
rico,
can also be used to refer to delicious human being or a hot piece of ass.
culo,
Is a dirty word for butt.
chorizo,
Doesn't always stand for sausage. Pecho stands for breasts, or chichis, which is a more playful word. Bolsa means sack, but you can guess what the dirty meaning is. You get the drift. No tengo ganas. Ganas means a desire or an urge to do something. Tengo ganas de comer una hamburguesa. I feel like eating a hamburger. But if you only say tengo ganas, it can be replaced for quiero, like I want, or have a desire for something. Or, to be more precise, te tengo ganas, I have a desire for you. Maybe someone will say, no tengo ganas de sexo, or I don't feel like sex. Doggy Style. La voy a poner mirando a Cuenca. Won't be found in your Spanish dictionary, but it means to want to have doggy-style sex with someone. Note that the word dog doesn't always have the same meaning in all cultures.
perro,
Is the most common Spanish word for dog. Don't be like Mike Cock when telling his girlfriend he liked her mom's chucha. Oops! Chucha chucho means dog in a few countries. But in Peru, chucha means vagina. Check out Me gusta la chucha de tu madre to understand Mike's slip. Te quiero muchísimo. Other sentences you might hear, te quiero muchísimo, means I want you badly, and me encanta tu fragancia means you smell good. To cut the foreplay and get straight to the heart of the matter, say, hagamos el amor, or let's have sex. Afterward, lying in bed, you can look at your partner and say, fue increíble, or that was incredible. The raunchy, sexy Spanish. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more sexy Spanish words, be sure to check out Dancing with Words and the Spanish Passion Unleashed from our sexy KDF series, Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom. Our fourth article on this series coming up next. Moche Erotic Ceramics. Los Huacos Eróticos en Perú? Yes. Discover with us the sexy giant erotic ceramics in Moche City, Peru. If you still feel like learning more romantic and sensual words, let these sexy Huacos Eróticos teach you a few phrases in Spanish and Quechua. Visit Peru with Koslachek. To learn more about the story of these giant erotic ceramics, check out Mike Cock's story on Koslachek Tours blog. Interested in enjoying these jaw-dropping sexy ceramics closer and experience pre-Hispanic Peruvian culture in real time? Visit northern Peru with Koslachek Tours, our sister company with two main locations, Peru and San Jose in the San Francisco Bay Area, California. Why is learning Spanish so hot? Turn up the heat on your language game. In our steamy series, Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom, find out how learning Spanish can stoke passion like no other language. Dive into Learning Spanish is Hot, $9.50 per hour, where you'll master playful, romantic, and spicy phrases. Want it even hotter? Looking for more sizzling lessons? head over to our Learn Spanish Speaking program. Learn conversational Spanish online for less than the cost of a fancy coffee date. Yes, under $10. And guess what? Here, pigs really do fly. Craving more mythological mystery? Meet our star teacher, the legendary El Chupacabras, and unlock lessons that'll leave you blushing. And bilingual, the sexiest Spanish teacher. El Chupacabras es el mejor profesor de español. The Chupacabras is the best Spanish instructor. If you want to learn from one of our best Spanish instructors, make sure to check out our saga on the Chupacabras teaching adventures to learn more dirty words and sexy phrases in Spanish. Are you ready for more Spanish? Oh, I see. I get it. You want to learn Spanish before traveling to Peru? You can learn to speak this beautiful language by signing up for Spanish lessons online or in person at Kasa De Franko. Learn to communicate with no words. You can learn to use your words to communicate with people you find attractive and then go do fun things without words, or where only minimal talking is required. While we won't do many lessons about these types of words or situations during class, nothing is off the table. Who knows? If enough people sign up, we might even offer a program called Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom. Nonverbal communication brings you babies. After all, not talking about sex is doing the world a disservice. We need babies to continue the human race, don't we? And yes, we all Latinos love to get immersed in reproductive activities. That's why we have too many babies, don't we? Spanish sexual healing. We all need some sexual healing from time to time, or else we become starved for it and get all angry and weird, spending our time indulging in Netflix marathons when we should be learning how to speak Spanish at Kasa De Franko, fun Spanish school. That way, we could finally use the vocab we know from our Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom. Spanish for everything. Of course, you will learn to use Spanish in all aspects of life, not just love and sex. Spanish is all around us, and we cannot avoid being involved in its influence. Be aware of the power of words. While I don't think it's okay to use these words in everyday conversational Spanish with the ice cream man or postal lady, I do think it has a place. So watch out when using the sexy phrases found in our blog, Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom. Learning some of these words and sentences demystify the Spanish language and humanize it, even makes it more fun. Use these sexy words wisely. It's important to use these words and phrases in the right context and with the right people. They carry a powerful meaning, so it's crucial to use them wisely. You can always trust Kasa De Franko to help you during this difficult but rewarding process of learning the beautiful language of love, Spanish. To avoid getting in trouble, let us help you understand that not even in Spanish, life is a fairy tale. Ask Pedro. I got slapped. Once upon a time, for not knowing enough English, I got slapped, Pedro said. Beware what you say in Spanish and how you say it, though, because you just might get slapped. This is a true story and may even happen to you for not knowing enough Spanish. To learn more about false cognates, check out Vote for Pedro in the description. If you liked our Things Spanish People Say in the Bedroom, leaves you with a good taste in your mouth, why don't you go for more and take advantage of one of our Kasa De Franko's free lessons? Spanish Free Lesson. Taste a free lesson at Kasa De Franko and learn these and other useful phrases you can use in life. Not everything is about sex, right? To claim your free Spanish lessons and check out the KDF articles mentioned in this video, just head to the description below. And always remember, think in Spanish, don't just speak Spanish.